Hey guys, so I decided to do a video today called What If China Had a Civil War? So, we're going to do like no other countries intervene, it's just going to be strictly China. Now, this is just a fictional what if, so don't take this seriously, and plus I'm probably not going to pay attention to geography, so don't flame me if I don't. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, so hold on, I need to add a capital. Like Beijing is right there, isn't it? Yeah. All right. So let's say the Chinese government gets a little too oppressive, and people decide to finally realize what China's doing, and they decide to rise up. So yeah, people in China here rise up. Let's say the capital is right here. So let's call this the Democratic area. And another group up here is gonna just be, well, people, independent Manchurian movement right here. So yeah, that's gonna happen. So so Manchuria has been like just crazy. All of China's been crazy, and Manchuria is like, man, we kind of want to go back to the old days. Well, not the old days where they got massacred by the Japan. Bad times there, bad times. They want to like go back to being independent. And last but not least, this area, what was it called? Turkmenistan, I don't know, but I'm just gonna call them Turkestan because I forgot their name. So this is gonna be the Turkestan area. They're gonna want to get independence too. So China's like, oh, come on. And they're gonna send armies. And they're gonna send a couple armies down here and here. But they're gonna have to send little armies because all countries have, well, little army. Well, I want to say little, but like they have armies and it can't run out. So the Chinese decide to launch their invasion. And so what's gonna happen is that they're actually gonna succeed at first. They're gonna push in a little, the average stuff, because Chinese military is good, but yeah. But the thing about this is Purple Team, they tricked China. They wanted them to go north. That's why they put so many troops up there. But the thing about that is those troops moved down here. So now, guess what? Yeah, that's right. Purple Team is pushing in towards the capital. But quickly, China sees what's going on, so they quickly pull back their forces from here to the capital and hold them out, even managing to push them back a little. And while that's happening, the Purple Team's gonna push them back. So while that's happening in the north, it's kind of a stalemate now. What happened to this color? Hold up. Anyways, like I was saying, bro, where is the cat, bro? I'm just messing up. Anyways, like I was saying, what's gonna happen is the South Army actually having a pretty decent army. They are gonna manage to get past the small troops of Chinese soldiers because China thought that they're just gonna be weak, but no, they're not. They're strong. Yes, China, that's right, they're strong. So the Democratic Rebellion is gonna push up. And no, remember, like I said, no aid, so they're all doing this by themselves. But the thing about that is they had all their army up here to go support Purple Team. That's the bad part. Because, you know what China kind of does? They just, like, they see their capital, so they're like, knock, and boom. Yeah, yeah. So like last time, but with the Purple Team, Blue Team is going to have to put their forces down there in order to, push them back away from their capital. So yeah, they're going to push them back a tiny bit, but it's going to be another front stalemate. But it's not always going to be stalemates, because if you see Green Team here, they're just different. They barely got any troops that came from China. So they're going to push in a lot, and I mean a lot. They're going to go into the Inner Mongolia. Like, I want to say this is Inner Mongolia, technically. like the outskirts. I don't know. So they're just gonna be pushing in, getting pushed back a little, but ultimately they're just gonna try to establish like a front line, which is gonna work. They're gonna establish that, but the thing about this is China decides to add more troops to this front line, troops to guard that, and troops to push in from the south. So what happened? They get troops to push in from the south, and that works too. So they push in from the south. Not a big deal. Actually, this is a big deal for Green Team. Yes, definitely. But yeah, as I was saying, they're gonna push in a lot. So that's gonna happen. And as they keep pushing in, this China's like just mad. So what they do? They bomb Green Team's capital a lot. And Green Team, well, they ran out of fighters because this area does not have that much population. So what's gonna happen? Right, you guessed it, they're surrendering. Yay, everybody loves surrendering, am I right? Yay. Anyway, so China now has defeated one of the rebels. Hold on, we're gonna go back. Anyway, so China has now defeated one of the rebellions. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna take a moment, they're gonna pause, and they're gonna think. Now you might be wondering, Tindo, what are they thinking about? They are thinking about their next plan. And since they have a big portion, they're gonna do some forced conscription. They are gonna grab people from this area and bring them, and since this place is not really as strong as purple, they are going to take them out. So they're just gonna push in like crazy. And they're not stopping at this point. Like, blue team is just split in half. They're in shambles. So these Chinese troops are gonna push them out like crazy. And remember all their territory that blue team took? Yeah, China took it back. So yeah, that's bad. And at this point, blue team's on the verge of collapsing. Like the Democratic Rebellion, they're on the verge of collapsing. And guys, I'm making this realistic. So, in my opinion, my realistic opinion is China's gonna win this Civil War. Spoilers. I should have said spoilers. But hey, who knows? They might not. But hey, I'm just making this realistic. They might win, they might not win. So blue team is gonna get their capital encircled, but they have a secret plan. They have the support of purple team. So as China wipes them out, they have guerrilla fighters. And since they have purple team still alive, purple team's also gonna be like a thorn in the side of China. So basically, China is gonna have to split up into two groups again, which didn't go well the first time. They're gonna have to split up into Manchuria and kill those guerrilla fighters. They're just gonna stay off the map for now. But purple team's strong, and I mean strong. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna push out China's army out of their main territory. And what they're gonna do, they are gonna continue pushing into China. Now their capital is heavily defended, so they have to go around it or something. So they just go around. Simple as that. So as they're going around, China is also going to bomb all their cities again. Because why not? So anyways, so Manchuria is just going to keep pushing in. They try to make deals with China to just stop this civil war and let Manchuria gain independence. But they're like, no, never. So Manchuria, instead of going straight for the capital where all the soldiers, they're going to pretend. They're going to send small troops there as they go around trying to encircle it. That's their plan. So small troops rush to the capital. They get halted by great Chinese military. And a little group is just going to wander around. and these are gonna split up, going down to fully encircle the capital. And before they even know, they're already encircled, so they have to make peace. So you guys actually get to watch me make the peace treaty. Yay! I hope you guys like peace treaties. Woohoo! So let's see what's gonna happen here. And this is what I think personally is gonna happen. Alright, so let's just say Manchuria is going to gain land since they won. So they're gonna like gain parts of it. So they're just gonna gain like small bits of land, itty bitty tiny pieces of land. That's all they're getting, says China, of course, because China, they have an ego. And sorry to say this, China, but that ego is what led to your downfall. So yeah, this is the final borders. I'm just gonna finish coloring it in real quick. So yeah, the green team got destroyed, and so did the Democratic team, cause all Manchuria wanted out of the Civil War was to gain independence, and that's what they did. They gained independence. So as I'm trying to make this final map, if it wasn't so hard, jeez. So, and here is the final map. Manchuria is independent, and China has a eagering neighbor, just there. So yeah, if you want another video like this, if you like this video, you want another one like this, just tell me in the comments and